and it's time to build your dream. But it's a systematic process. And now I will give you these 7 steps for business process, business success. And it's simplified, but I don't want to use fancy words. I just want to keep things simple. But this is what has worked for me, and I have helped numerous other entrepreneurs and big groups of leaders to develop these processes, to identify and develop these processes. Now, step number 1, simple but very important, just what we discussed, is appreciation of the now. This is so important. I cannot help but emphasize this. And this first step is applicable to all the following steps, and it's applicable for everything. I told you before, I used to be so negative, and it was only when I actually learned to develop myself and learned to put these certain strategies in my life in place to stay positive and to believe in myself and to believe in the best in people and know how to create that positive change in my society, in the society, in my environment. But you gotta appreciate the now, because if you always criticize everything and always find the issues and mistakes, it's really hard to focus on the solutions. We talked about the entrepreneurial mindset. It's being solution focused. What should I do now? I'm grateful that I have all these people around me. Things that you need to tell to yourself every single day. But then, really important step is plan with a professional. Because if you haven't built and developed and ran successful businesses before, it's actually a real challenging journey. And I don't want to put you off from developing your business. However, it's important to identify that building and growing a successful business, especially if you want to make the big numbers, 6-7 figure numbers, it's challenging. And there I have to ask you, how much do you want it? How much do you want it? But then plan with a professional. Plan with a professional who will show you exactly what is coming, because you don't know what's coming. When I was developing my business on my own and I kept coming up with these hurdles and challenges, it was so demotivating at times because I kept thinking that I wasn't good enough. And it's therefore so important that you actually have someone to shine the light, to tell you what's coming, what to do, so you can focus. That's all about focus. But then you've got to build a personal brand. Powerful, whether it's personal or whether it's a business brand, but personal branding is really the key. It's really the trend nowadays, is to really build a personal, powerful brand that people can relate to. It's all about authenticity, and we're going to come back to that in just a few seconds. But then you gotta also have an automated process. Without a process, without having a customer relationship management system, a CRM, which is all about how you use customer data, whether you email them, call them, how is your marketing, how is your sales being handled, how is all the administration handled. If you do this all manually, that takes a lot of time, and there is no way you can build and grow a highly successful business if you do everything manually. But that's what we can help you with. It's all about that automated CRM. But then number 5 is providing exceptional service. And of course, all of this exceptional service needs to be delivered throughout. It's not like, you build a powerful brand and only then you deliver exceptional service, but actually you deliver it all the time. And you need to obviously be providing customer service, do a lot of market research, understand what do your customers really, really want, how does your product or service respond to their needs, how are you helping them, what value are you bringing. And it's all about continuous improvement, because you create one product now, you need to create another one in a few months time, most likely, or at least keep adding something to it so that it brings more value. Remember, more value equals more money. But then such an important part that I don't actually have time to go to today is building relationships. And effective communication, public speaking, presentation skills is something that we work with entrepreneurs, especially in terms of public speaking, because presentation skills are important. Some people say, well, I'm an introvert, so I don't want to present anything. That's fine. You can be an introvert. However, you can't hide. You are the business ultimately. So there's nothing wrong with being an introvert, by the way. If anything, it relates to a lot of people a lot more than somebody who is very extrovert and extremely confident. So don't worry if you're an introvert. It doesn't matter, but it doesn't prevent you from building very, very good relationships. And sometimes in business, rather than just building a big customer base, you actually probably need a lot of partners. So creating partnerships could be a real key to your success, with someone who can deliver or promote your services, or whatever way that partnership might be set up. It depends entirely on your business. So that's a really quick overview of the 7 steps to business success.